Is it alterable? Operation Choke Point 2.0 has been considerably larger than many of us realized, much like the law enforcement activities at the Justice Department. That Mark Andreessen joined Joe Rogan's program and blew it up made me very happy. After then, a variety of debanked individuals aired on X to discuss the effects of debanking on their companies. It might be a maker of firearms. It might be a marijuana company. It might be a producer of petrol and oil. Crypto assets have undoubtedly been involved. They have unlawfully targeted an industry and attempted to put an end to it through the regulatory state and bureaucracy, by which I mean this government. And I am quite happy about this. Just as Kash Patel will join the FBI and end the war, President Trump will halt it. At the FDIC, President Trump is appointing personnel. Additionally, Treasury and other government agencies that may ensure this industry can thrive in the U.S. with Operation Choke Point 2.2.0 has been the Internal Revenue Service's primary focus since 2012. It contributes to the continuous attack on cryptocurrencies DeFi, one of the biggest projects in the decentralized financial space. With more than $10 billion in transaction activity in a single day and more than $47 billion linked to its tokens. Ethereum is one of the most important projects in the DeFi categories, and DeFi is one of the most important endeavors in the sector. DeFi's most significant effort is the Uniswap initiative. It has been attacked for over 2 years and has existed for an unknown period of time. As part of a regulatory crackdown on cryptocurrencies, the Securities and Exchange Commission subpoenaed Uniswap and its CEO, Jared Gray, in 2023. Crypto financial institutions were forced to shut down as in bank collapses occurred, which finally caused cryptocurrencies to be disapproved in the U.S. Therefore, the Securities and Exchange Commission has been letting bad actors like FTX get away with it by targeting long-standing good actors like Uniswap and Coinbase. Rethinking the financial system was not Uniswap's goal. Instead, it aimed to build a system that could test and fully automated and drastically decentralized on-chain marketplaces. In addition to successfully completing more than $2 trillion in transactions to date, Uniswap has built a completely new financial infrastructure that is accessible, safe, equitable, and open. From their headquarters in New York City. The Uniswap team has finished all of this work in the United States of America. They believe that blockchain is a very potent technology that is on par with the internet and that there is no justification for keeping something that improves people's lives a secret. The Securities and Exchange Commission's goals are to safeguard investors, promote equitable, well-functioning, and efficient markets, and stimulate capital formation. They are dissatisfied that the SEC seems more focused on defending opaque systems than they are on protecting customers, considering that Uniswap currently does a considerably better job of this than the SEC. Although it can take years, the fight against the Securities and Exchange Commission is essential to the ongoing growth and development of decentralized financial initiatives like Coinbase and Uniswap. If Uniswap keeps up its battle against the Securities and Exchange Commission, it will be able to innovate and create a financial infrastructure that is more accessible, safe, egalitarian, and open for the industry. We conclude that the fight against cryptocurrencies is still ongoing since DeFi and other decentralized financial efforts are currently facing significant obstacles. On maintaining opaque mechanisms and facilitating capital development could lead to a dispute that takes years to settle. Businesses like Uniswap must keep fighting for the rights of decentralized finance projects and the protection of their industry while the Securities and Exchange Commission and the decentralized finance sector are at odds. The fight for freedom is worthwhile, as well as the future of business and financial technologies are all in vulnerable situations. Since the SEC thinks DeFi is worth fighting for, it is concentrating on self-custody and DeFi in general. When I begin, this process began with Wells' announcements as SushiSwap, Uniswap, and now MetaMask. The SEC's investigation is primarily focused on Coinbase Wallet's alleged status as an unlicensed broker. The recently disclosed emails from the FDIC that indicate U.S. institutions were directed to stop their cryptocurrency operations show that Operation Choke Point 2.2.0 is not limited to the SEC, the populace at large. The public has a right to know about the more than 20 cases in which the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation has ordered financial institutions to stop offering or not continue offering crypto banking services. David Schwartz, the Chief Technology Officer at Ripple, enrolled in the course in November, joining the increasing number of entrepreneurs who have expressed their opposition to Operation Choke Point 2.2.2.6, claiming that indirect regulation is an addiction of the government. Operation Chokepoint 2.0's founding story is a ripoff of Ripple, which took place in 2012 and entailed the Fed, FDIC, and OCC utilizing banks as weapons against unsupported businesses, including payday lenders, gun dealers, and other such enterprises. The next aim is cryptocurrency in 2021. In January 2021, the Office of the Controller of the Currency said that fair access to financial products will be expanded in November 2021. The OCC requested pre-approval for banks' cryptocurrency activities, and in April 2022, the FDIC followed suit. The Office of the Controller of the Currency and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation had warned banks about the possible dangers of cryptocurrencies by January 2023. Due to their pro-crypto stance, financial institutions were required to disclose as a result of these warnings, which were given in February 2023. The Internal Revenue Service has finished the rules requiring brokers to document transactions involving digital assets, including those on decentralized exchanges. Brokers will have to disclose the gross proceeds from cryptocurrency sales, as well as details about the taxpayers involved. Decentralized finance is currently no longer a feasible alternative and is not associated with cryptocurrencies. Despite Johnny Deaton's letter to all those involved in the new government, the anti-crypto campaign continues. The President of the United States and the Elizabeth Warren administration finished the crypto broker tax reporting job duties this past Friday, right before the New Year's holiday. This is a horrible and un-American rule. Decentralized platforms without centralized control are subject to reporting requirements identical to those of brokers. In summary, the industry and the Supreme Court are currently at a turning point in terms of decentralized finance and freedom. The company itself and the future of financial technology are on the line. It is crucial to unite and fight for freedom and decentralized finance as the Securities and Exchange Commission and other regulatory bodies continue to target and harm the company. The goal of the last-minute assault on the U.S. cryptocurrency market is to undermine the incoming administration's pro-crypto policies, as well as laws that would legally stablecoins and repeal the SEC. This attack is similar to Senator Warren's banker's ban on Bitcoin bill, which, because of its difficult-to-follow requirements, served as a DL restriction on Bitcoin self-custody. Innovation will be hampered by the enforcement of these DeFi laws, which will continue to push developers and initiatives outside in the U.S., but not in other countries.